I'm trying to get this open for you guys. It's the Abstractionist. How are you? This is the deck review. I bought like a bunch of decks. They're on their way. I think I want to get 2 more. I think I got like 2 decks, maybe 3 that are on their way. And then in the meantime, I bought this deck. I'm back on my deck shit. As in spending copious amounts of money on decks that may or may not see the light of day. Anyway, I decided to purchase this because I like a good Oracle deck. Not so much as tarot. I find that Oracle decks sometimes can be very vague and very flowery. And to be honest, like I'll do a reading, and it might be a reading where like the message that comes up doesn't correspond to like the Oracle card, and it's like it's like a very big difference. And I'm just like, well, am I just like shit at what I'm doing, or is like this Oracle card not working? Because you know, sometimes like tarot decks, especially the more mischievous ones, as an animist, I assign kind of like personality and character to my tarot decks. Sometimes some tarot decks are like tricky, and I wonder if it's the same thing for Oracle. Now I'm thinking about it because some of these messages be like too flowery, too like, they just be like too passive. You know what I'm saying? And then like there's the ones that are designed to be like more kick-ass, but then they be like sarcastic kick-ass. And you just be like, I don't know if I like your vibe either. I don't know if you were a person, if I would like going to you for advice. You know what I'm saying? The ones that be like, I don't give a fuck. We're gonna tell you, get your ass up. And it's so funny because I'm kind of like that as a person. But I don't know if I would like that from a reader. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm crying about something and you tell me, get your ass up. Like, bitch, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I need soothing messages for my fragile ego. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of the people. But anyway, Oracle decks, on a more serious note, I don't use them that often in my collection. I'm very much a tarot deck collector. I like tarot decks. I like looking at them. I don't assign the traditional meanings to everything, even though I have a video that you're going to see about me like learning new things with the tarot, like reading actual books about them. What I might do is just give my thoughts on the books and the sections and shit like that. But I like looking at the different imagery. I think the imagery kind of lends itself into like a window into the psyche of the person and what they interpret, you know, 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups to be, like, you know, the World, the Fool, any additional cards that they decide to put in their deck that correspond with what they feel like the circle of life that is the tarot. I just like the tarot. The Oracle is kind of like, you have to be really, I think that's what it is. You have to be really like intentional about Oracle decks. And I feel like Oracle decks are not made intentionally. Like they use the same kind of words, basically. Hope, forgiveness, clarity, happiness, love. They use those, but I feel like I don't ever get the real personality of the person. I get the art. You know, like the Oracle cards like lend itself to like if you want creative art, but I don't get the actual like consciousness and the intentional conscious thought and meaning behind each card sometimes from Oracle decks. I can get that from tarot, and mainly it could be because this is so long for me, an introduction. Maybe it's because like you have the 78 card building block, and then you can like build off of that. So I guess it would be a little bit easier than to come up with an entire system on your own. But if you're going to come up with an entire system on your own, like actually come up with it on your own and have like really cool like definitions and meanings, and not just like I wanted to create something with art, which you could just do art cards and not have any meanings and call it a day. But to actually have interpretations and stuff like that, like I don't know, sometimes I don't get the people's perspective, and mainly it's because they're using keywords that I know have to be universal, but I also know should probably be more varied and diverse. So that's my little spiel. I guess I'll have to timestamp where this starts the actual thing. But how do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about tarot decks versus Oracle decks? Do you find that Oracle decks are a little bit blasé? about how they're developed, because I feel like that sometimes, and that's why I don't go for them. Anyway, this may be one of the most blasé decks you've ever seen, but it's called the Gentle Reminders. So it's a daily oracle deck to help you stay grounded, be present, and love deeper by Barry Lee. And it's 40 cards. This is what it looks like. I'm very interested into the colors. It kind of reminds me of, what is it? Affirmators, the Affirmators Tarot. Affirmations. So it reads, sometimes we just need a reminder of our humanity, a reminder we aren't alone in this. This oracle deck is here to support you and the people you love with reminders to help you move through the day. Take a moment to get yourself comfortable, shuffle the deck, pull out a card. Maybe the reminder you pull is meant for you, or maybe it's for you to share with a loved one in your life. Reminders aren't always easy, even gentle ones, but they have the potential to make us feel nudges of ease. So this is the back. This is the box. Essentially, you don't get no book. There we go. Open it up, put the cards back in. Yeah, there's no. So this is the back. I like this. This is cute. There's certain things that I like aesthetically I know people are surprised by. And this is probably one of them, because I like Renaissance paintings and shit. And then like real dark type stuff. They got this. Not everyone will grow at the same pace as you. Like something like that. Like, I get it. Like, this could be simplified in one word, but the fact that it's written out in a sentence, I feel like they tried something. They tried to do something else. Like, something like this. Like, this would be comparison or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just love it. You know what this could go with? The emotion cards. I need to do more readings for y'all, actually. Confessional, I am so behind on my classes. Like, one of them, I'm just like, am I going to pass? Like, hopefully I will. I talked to the teacher about, like, my grandmother died, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. So, like, maybe, you know, maybe I can, like, pull it together, but, like, I don't know. It's dealing with, like, software. So, like, publication software, like InDesign, Photoshop, type shit. So, I don't know. I probably need this just to get through the day. Because using that, I just be like, oh my God, I can't deal. So, these are little cards, but I think I'm going to use these with the emotion cards. I'm going to try and do more readings for you guys, because I actually do like to read for you guys. I don't want to get pulled into like doing picker cards, because like I watch picker cards and I'm just not interested in like a lot of that energy of picker cards, unless it's just like more positive. I'm not trying to do the like, what's their karma for leaving you type stuff. I want to do more like positive type things, but you know, I think I already showed that. Let it flow. So yeah, this reminded me also, this is not the deck that my Reiki teacher used. She used the what are those called? It's like surrender cards. There we go. It was like surrender. That's what these remind me of, the surrender cards. She, at every stage of the lesson, like maybe 3 parts, like will pull a surrender card. So like surrender to ego, surrender to comparison, surrender to sadness, like surrender that stuff. This reminds me of that. And so yeah, have you bought this? Do you like it? Do you like oracle decks? Do you like oracle decks that are like this in design and content? If you do, give me some recommendations. If you don't, give me some recommendations regardless for other decks that you find cool. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Thank you for watching.